Welcome to Fear Asylum.
And welcome to the show, guys. People listening to us. It's me. Welcome to Fear Asylum. And it's only a two person show tonight. It's just me and Joshua.
Yeah, it's gonna be quiet, guys.
It's gonna be quiet. Probably gonna like this. I don't know. Hopefully you like it. And
I'm gonna like it's gonna be easy to edit.
true that. So it's gonna be the show's gonna be mostly about a recap of our podcast this year, which started in March. Was it March?
Yeah, actually, it was March.
March.
Around my birthday.
So, it's gonna be 1 year, but we decided to do the recap for it because it's the end of 2025, and I know like a lot of people started their podcast, or a lot of people start podcasts and stuff. And when I looked back on it, I was like, "God damn, dude, we have what 36 episodes?"
36 and counting, yeah.
Yeah, so this is 37.
This is gonna be 37. It's gonna be a short one.
Yeah, but it's crazy. I was like, "Oh, wow, 36 episodes!" Like, I mean, it sounds easy enough.
Well, you know what? It's 'cause I think we went into it not really thinking too hard about it. I'm not sure if that's like indicative of the quality, but
I mean, I guess people.
I mean, we
If
didn't
you listen-
overthink it. We didn't
Yeah.
overthink it. We just did the episodes.
Yeah, we didn't really. I mean, if you listen to it, and hopefully you did, you see that it was mostly all over the place. We were talking about it with Joshua, and we want to like structure it more for you guys, and so it's not all over the place and everybody talking over each other most of the time. And yeah, I was like, damn. And then I saw the numbers, and I think I said in one of the episodes, like most podcasts that start don't get past like 10 or 15 episodes. So
Not us, baby.
we're halfway that.
Yeah, we're double that already.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So yeah, I think we're proud of ourselves.
I'd say so.
And yeah, so like recap, and I don't know, my recap is like, well, I thought that Reggie was gonna be more funny. He is when he wants to be, I guess, when he's not all out there.
I mean, he could be funny. I mean, his out there, and this is pretty funny. It's just that he just needs to speak into the mic more.
Yeah,
That's about it.
I mean,
Oh yes, I mean, it's the funniest thing because like I was thinking to myself, like, why does he have such a hard time? Why does he put his neck all the way back here to speak to the mic when like normally he's always hunched over like this? When he's standing up, you ever notice that?
when he's
Like he's always like this.
when he's standing, he's always like a hunchback.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you, Reggie.
Yeah, but it's kind of true.
That's true.
So yeah, well, we say that about him, but also our new member, like Gabby, does the same thing. It's like, why are you that away from the mic?
Yeah, just roll yourself closer to it.
Yeah, I mean, once in a while is, I guess, when you're not really talking, but you can step away from the mic a little bit and then come back. Yeah. Also,
But you know what? To be fair, this I don't think she's ever done something like this.
true.
So we got to give her a little bit of. We got to give her some credit.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
And
it's not like Red G where we have to continuously tell him that. I think we just need to. With her, we just need to remind her, and then she fixes it immediately.
yeah, so I mean, and then the intro, like, yeah, like when we started the podcast, to me it was like because we love horror and horror movies and all that stuff, and then we still do, and but I think along the way, like, kind of evolved, like kind of like evolving more into like real stories, because I mean we can only cover like horror movies.
There's only so many horror movies
So
to
many,
cover.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, but at the same time, though, I think we could do a little bit more movies. I mean, we've only done like
Like a real review, like not just like talk about 5 of them and then kind of like not give a. Yeah, we could probably do some like in-depth reviews and stuff like that.
yeah, like
That they choose one, and like we still have to give you guys the review because we told you about it, like from that movie that we talked about, and we never reviewed it. The one from this guy from YouTube, I forgot the name of the movie.
the one from the guy from YouTube,
Yeah, the one that made the movie.
Smiley,
No, what was it like? What was it called?
Lights Out.
No, it's like the other guy. It started. It was like on theaters from like October, and we were supposed to go see it, but I don't think you saw it. I saw it, but I kind of like drifted.
Oh, yeah, the guy that we were giving props to because he actually put like his money where his mouth is.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, we didn't really give a full in-depth review. We were just talking about how great it was that a YouTuber was actually able to produce a movie like that and actually try to do his own thing.
I think it got good reviews.
It got pretty decent reviews. A lot of people think that like production-wise, it's really, really well made, but it kind of falls flat in a couple of categories. But for what it was in like a YouTuber's first attempt at a serious horror film, I enjoyed it. I thought it was impressive. It definitely looked great. And again, props to the guy for for actually saying like his job was to review these horror movies, and he's actually going out there and making his own horror movie, and I guess showing it how it's done. Fell flat in a couple areas, but he still tried. He still did it.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm still trying to like get the name of the movie because yeah, I can't even really find it.
Honestly, that's kind of indicative of the movie as a whole.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, like very. It's like, oh, okay, cool. YouTuber made this. It's not bad, and then you kind of forget about it.
Yeah, that's what kind of happened to me where I thought it was gonna be better, but I knew it was really good. But I mean, I wasn't really good, but it was good. It was good, better than I expected, and I can't even find it.
I mean, I wasn't really honestly like. I watched Skinamarink, and that was actually made by another YouTuber, and I was like, I mean, the scenes were unsettling, but at the same time, it was like I felt like the scenes kind of hung on for too long. You know what I mean? You watched Skinamarink?
I'm still trying to find out. 'Cause now it's driving me fucking nuts that I can't even remember the name of the of the movie. But you know what? Like the one that you told me, I was watching the other day. Weapons.
Weapons was good. I like Weapons.
Yeah, that was kind of like. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. I was like, but yeah, I'm gonna.
No, see, I was glad I went into Weapons blind. Weapons was a really good movie.
Yeah.
My brother told me about it. He just said, "Let's go watch it." I watched it.
Like, was that supposed to be like a witch, or was that supposed to be in your mind? I don't know.
I think it was a more physical witch thing. You know those old folklore tales of like the witch tries to convince the kids to like do a bunch of things. Like a modern retelling of Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
I thought it was good.
I liked it. I really did.
Yeah, and then
that was the same guy. I think that was the same director who actually did Bongwags.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
I gotta look into that.
Yeah, I think he also did Monkey Bone. Was it Monkey Saw? The Monkey. Where it's like it's like
I saw the poster, but I thought it was like in the 80s movie.
You think, right? The way it was looked and the way it was filmed too, but now it's actually fairly recent. It was like 2022, 2023.
You know, it's one of those things that it says 2025.
2020, the monkey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I may be getting confused with something else then.
I was gonna say this is kind of like one of those Mandela effects kind of thing.
Mandela effect. Yeah, sort of. Cause
like I thought I saw that poster when I was a kid. I probably did, but at this point, I don't know.
You know, it's funny because like, you think somebody would have made a movie like about it like in the 80s or something, right? Because those little clapping monkey toys have always creeped me the fuck out, dude. I've hated those things since I was a kid. Like the way those things like start clapping with little symbols and just start like going screaming. I'm like, how does anyone buy this and go like, yeah, this would be nice to have in my house?
Yeah, I don't know. But I when I saw the poster and I was like, wait, that's a new movie? I thought that was in the 80s. Like, I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
It's one of those things where people think like, wait, this wasn't in the 80s? But like, what? I thought I'd seen this before.
Like, I've seen the toy mostly in the 80s, but not like the actual like movie about it in the 80s.
True. I guess that's when your brain like kind of like
it associated with something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you saw those things everywhere in the 80s. Like nowadays you don't really see them. That's why I was kind of like,
yeah. It's probably
you
that.
Associate that with the 80s.
And I was like, wait, I thought I seen that. Like, no, I guess not.
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah. you know, people kind of remember strange stuff that they saw before, and or it was something different. The main one we already talked about. It was like the Sinbad. What was the one that? Yeah, that's the one,
The
right?
comedian.
Yeah, like one of the movies where
Oh, Reggie confused Sinbad with Shaq.
something like that. I forgot. It was,
It
it
was
was
some.
one of the main ones that
It,
people always confuse.
it's one of Gabeisms. One of
Yeah.
his Gabeisms.
No, but it is based on like one that most people confuse is like Sinbad played the genie, or I don't know.
Yeah, Sinbad played. Okay, so there was a movie in the '90s where Shaq played a genie, and that's actually another Mandela effect inside of that. I'll let you know afterwards, but he played a genie, and everyone thought that was Shaq, that was Sinbad, right? So Sinbad had to clarify, no, that wasn't me who played the genie. I never played a genie. That was Shaq, right? And they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But if you could actually pull up the name of it, I think it's like Shazam.
Um, is it Shazam? No, I don't think it's Shazam.
No, see that I want you to look it up.
Well, that's the dude from what's the movie from DC?
No, look up Genie Shazam.
Oh, Kazam.
Yep, see, that's what I wanted to say because everyone thought the movie was Shazam. It's Kazam.
Kazam.
Because when I was a kid, I was like, I want to watch Shazam. There's no Shazam. It's just Kazam. No, but it's not the movie I want. But yeah, that kind of adds to the whole Mandela effect. A lot of people thought the movie was called Shazam. And there's a lot of articles and threads saying, like, oh, I thought the movie was Shazam, not Kazam. But yeah, that's the movie we're talking about, Kazam, with Shaq.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's one of those weird things.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things.
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's one.
Speaking of, is Nelson Mandela still alive?
No, he died.
He died, right?
Yeah.
Did he?
I mean, in this timeline, he did.
I don't know. I can't be
So
too
some
sure.
people... No, he already died, but some people swear that he died while he was in jail.
Yeah, because I thought he died years ago. I think he died like the 90s or.
Well, that
80s.
doesn't what most people think. Like most people think that he died in jail.
I mean, because like even in like where I was working at a couple years back, about a decade ago, they said like they had his like birthday. They were like doing one of those inspirational posters and stuff about Black history, and Nelson Mandela was there, and they had his like birthday and the 19 something something to like 19 something something like birthday end date, and like I was like, I looked at it, I was like, did he actually die? I had to look it up. That death date at the time wasn't viable. He hadn't even died at that time. They just made up a number on the spot and just wrote it down there. I was like, okay, kind of weird.
Yeah, like a lot of people think that he died in the 90s, like mid 90s. Yeah.
I mean, surviving an African jail, it's impressive in its own right.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, that's one of those things that we talked about briefly, I guess, and I also like I like the when we talked about like Asian horror stories and mostly Japanese because I think those are really creepy in their own right.
They are definitely creepy. It's a different it's depending on the director, they can have its different. I mean, of course, I don't know why I'm saying that. Of course, depending on the director, it's different. But I do like how different it is to Western media. Well, like a lot of times they will. I think the difference between a lot of Asian and Western horror is that Asian horror will kind of let a scene hang, and really like let you experience it. Sort of like how Kubrick did, sort of back in what was it called? Back when he made The Shining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back when he made The Shining. Excuse me. Ooh. Like Kubrick would let a scene hang, and I think my favorite scene was when they had the kids going through it, sees the two twins.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
elevators open up, and then like the blood. I like how it was slow mo. It sort of lets the scene hang. That way, you kind of get the immediate horrorness and the creepiness of it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Also, I don't know how good this movie is. No, Roy, I'm gonna watch it tonight. See how good that is. I heard a lot of good things about it. But that's actually another thing we should talk about is because I've been watching a couple of like, I really want to talk about Tetsuo the Iron Man.
Okay.
So I don't know. I guess that's something I really want to talk about because it's such a weird one. Because like I'm not sure what exactly he was trying to tell, and like the mix of metal and flesh was like really really gross. You know,
Yep.
like even in the opening intro where it's like a kid sitting down and just sticking a giant like metal piece of rhubarb down his leg, and then suddenly it getting infested with like fleas and like maggots and stuff like that. It wasn't enough. Oh god, and that was just in like the first what 3 minutes of the movie, dude.
It's crazy.
That's yeah, that movie's nuts.
Well, yeah, like, yeah, we could definitely talk about that, and yeah, like, I don't know what else happened this year besides that podcast episodes. I don't know if one of them actually stands out to me, but that's because we're a work in progress,
Pretty much.
and
That thing kind of feels like a blur, right?
yeah, it kind of feels like a blur.
I mean, it didn't help that we were also fucking drinking heavily while we were doing most of the episodes.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I don't know. I mean, there's one episode that stands out. I don't know. I think it's probably because it was just one of the latest ones.
I don't. Yeah,
There was the one with when Gabby did the show. I thought that was fun.
someone was one of the more recent ones,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, that was fun. She brought a fun little take to the show.
Yeah,
You know, it's always exciting when someone joins on.
true.
Yeah, you know, girl brought her A game. She knew what she was talking about. She
Awesome.
corrected us a couple times, and you know, what I liked about her is that she really wanted to talk about, you know,
Serial killers.
the serial killers.
Yeah.
That's something we really, besides H.H. Holmes, I don't think we really, before that, we hadn't really explored that too much, have we?
No, I mean, the thing with H.H. Holmes is like, I mean, it was the first time we did that, so it was loose and all that. So we're definitely going to structure that better, and
Yeah, I
Just-
think we should. I think with H.H. Holmes, we need to go back and like redo that. That's not artistically, it's not my proudest work.
yeah, me neither. I think we just dragged on and we didn't actually kind of cover what we wanted to cover.
No, we wanted to talk about the actual mansions, but you know, I don't want to put it all on Gabe, but I think it's like we're too busy trying to correct ourselves and like get the right timings right instead of actually getting to the meat and potatoes, which was
Yeah,
the actual murder mansion. You know, we didn't get too in depth about like the different mechanisms.
yeah, like we wanted
trapdoors.
to. Yeah,
You know, I think that was the more insane part. Not to say like his whole entire backstory wasn't insane, because truth be told, like a guy going around selling, basically being a con man and selling cadavers for a living, and just being someone so genuinely charming that he's able to convince all these people to do that kind of stuff is insane.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, it was a very loose start
Very
to
loose.
put it mildly. Yeah,
I forgot what episode did we do the first time?
the first episode, it was just the intro and why we started this.
Oh, I'm okay. Like the
Yeah.
first real episode.
The first real episode.
Then we talk about monsters,
If
right?
I had to, no, I think that's the one we tried to do, but that's when Gabe went like psycho. And,
Sicko mode.
yeah,
And that was like, oh shit, he's gonna be super fun to edit out, man.
yeah, like that's yeah, that's where the one we haven't. I mean, you still have it, right? You still have the episode.
I do.
So yeah, like we wanted to do some. We were talking about cryptids, and then he went off the rails on some other stuff. I forgot, but the first episode we did was actually the Dyatlov Pass and with in Russia in the mountains.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and then like the second one was like we discussed the horror movies, like the fight or flight kind of thing.
Which one?
The fight or flight. When we talk about the movies and whether or not we'll get out alive and from
Oh,
our
Flight or
favorite movie.
Fright.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the episode name.
yeah,
Also, excuse the name titles. I like to come up with them and make stupid puns.
yeah. So yeah, I mean it's
I still think the best one we did was the one about whether or not we'd survive an alien invasion.
I mean yeah, but that was supposed to be like the fun one in a while.
Yeah, but I think it's better. I think sometimes I think we do better when we don't when we just don't give a shit, you know, or we're just bullshit. Like, oh, we could survive this, no problem.
Yeah.
Like Monsters vs Aliens, yeah, I could probably survive that. The Thing, that's something we didn't touch upon
What, The
either.
Thing?
The Thing. You think we could? You think we could survive that?
No, I don't think so. Did they survive that?
True, true. All right. Let's say it's me. You, Wally, and Gabe, right? So when it comes to Gabe, I just have to ask him if he wants a drink. If he says no, I know it's an alien.
Yeah. Well, you could ask that to all of us. I'm just
Exactly. As soon as one of you guys says no, I'm like, oh, that's him.
Yeah.
That's it. No blood test needed.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but recapping the year, besides us in the podcast, I don't know. I think horror was kind of thin this year. Actually, it's been thin for a couple of years now.
I think it has been.
You know.
I think it's one of those things where it's like, I think just I don't want to get too crazy. I think everyone's sort of worried about the economy, money, all that kind of stuff. So they don't really.
I mean, but that hasn't only been this year. I think it's.
This is a whole. You think?
I think it's going to be it's been at least 3 years now where I think horror movies have been
I mean, because
they kind of been rehashing old stuff and whatnot, and I mean, yeah, people are gonna say, "What about Terrifier?" I was like, "Oh man, oh man, oh man."
Listen, I like Terrifier for what it is. It's cheap, schlocky, gory goodness. I'm not going in there expecting
George A. Romero.
I'm not going in there expecting George A. Romero. I'm going in there with Rob Zombie mindset.
And that's kind of like a high price.
Kinda, but that's the way I'm looking at it. It's like I'm gonna go in there. It's gonna be something like House of a Thousand Corpses.
I said it before, when the character debuted, when what was it All Hallows Eve or something like that. He appeared in 2 anthology movies before.
He did, yes.
Okay,
Art the Clown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those movies actually were kind of good, but anthology movies they've been better. That was a good one, but there's been better. My favorite one, it's Trick or Treat, and I think that's the best one.
Trick or Treat, yeah.
Yeah.
For anthology movies, hell, that would reach my list. I like Trick or Treat.
Anthology, yeah, and it's there's a few that even before that, if you consider the movies from Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
Yes.
Was
VHS was pretty good too.
VHS, the original.
Most even now, most of the VHSs are pretty good.
But so Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, and Creepshow, the movie, and I thought those are good. I mean, Creepshow was kind of like a big episode for the TV show. Tales from the Dark Side, I really like that movie.
Because it just kind of felt like a bigger episode, right? Just on a grander scale.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's how most movies based off TV shows should do it. It's all right, you make an episode, right? If your TV's a serialized thing, it's an anthology wise, where there's no real continuity, just make it so that the movie feels like a bigger episode. More twists, more turns.
Yeah.
More plot points. Bigger budget. Go all in on the explosion. Go full Michael Bay, that kind of stuff. And then boom, you got a good anthology movie.
Yeah, definitely. What I like about Trick or Treat is that they tie it all together at the end, all the stories connected.
Oh yeah, all the stories. Yeah, all the stories.
Which after that, that's how most movies do it now. There's a bunch of stories, but they connect them at the end.
There's a little loose thematic thread, and they connect all at the end. Yeah, it's a satisfying payoff for sitting through it, even if some of them can be bad sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But yeah, so my thing was Terrifier. Terrifier 2 was what is it? I just wanted him to tell me what is this guy? Is he like a superhuman? Which I guess he's not human anymore because he's dead. Is he is he Jason? Is he Freddy? What the fuck is he? Is he what's his name from Hellraiser? Pinhead.
Pinhead.
Just tell us what it is.
Nah, but you see that ruins it. You see how you want to know how it is.
Well, I just want to know it because so I can know the rules. You
Yeah,
can't. You,
but
you can't
that's.
just. So you can.
I will admit there needs to be like a couple of subtle hints.
No, no. Just don't tell me what it is if you don't want to. But like, do some rules. Like, what is he? Is he like physically here? Is he like spiritually here? Like, what the fuck we're talking about here?
I think he's trying to. I think the guy's trying to operate on David Lynch rules, or it's like show don't tell. Like everything is there, you just need to piece everything together, right? But he's not putting the actual details in there. But at the same time, though, it's like,
I think.
do you need
I think he's trying too hard.
All right. It's kind of like the guy who made Doom consider story in like a shooter, right? It's like, do you need porn? Do you need a story to enjoy porn?
Who does?
Right? Right? That's what you go into Terrifier with the porn mind says. Like, I'm gonna go in there to see people get slaughtered by a crazy clown.
Ah, true.
That's all you need to know, dude.
So it's horror porn.
It's horror.
You just go
It's
there.
gore porn. It's gore.
You just go there to like see somebody get killed.
Exactly. You go
In new ways, which I don't think there's any new ways. Because he kills them in the most boring ways too.
I mean, sometimes the most boring ways are the most painful ways too.
But it's like, dude, I've seen this before.
Yeah, but even then, like, there's a certain, not to sound like a serial killer, but there's certain ways where like people die, and I think Ian McKellen, when he was showing the director in Lord of the Rings how a man would actually die if he got stabbed in the back, right? There's very subtle things that you know would kind of intrinsically happen. Like, instead of going like yelling in pain, you'd probably just gasp out, right? That's how he said like somebody got stabbed in the back. And Sir Ian McKellen could tell you that because he was, in fact, I'm not sure if it was Ian McKellen or the other gentleman who passed away. Not Ian McKellen. Count Dooku.
Don't remember. But I mean, yeah, if you've been stabbed, then you know. I mean, in those situations, like, I don't think you actually feel it when you're getting stabbed.
Not initially, anyway.
No. Just after, like, all the adrenaline wears off, and it's like, oh.
Then you kind of feel it. I mean, but if it happens, like, let's say you're kind of standing there, and you're gonna get stabbed, right? You might feel like a little tingling sensation, I think.
Definitely,
right?
Yeah.
You might even, like, let out, like what happened?
Yeah, it's probably like a gasp and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But thankfully, I can't really say because I've never been stabbed.
Yeah. Knock on wood for that. I don't have wood, though. So, yeah. So, people say that. I still think that he needs to work on that. And I think he's going to drop part 4 this upcoming Halloween, right?
Is he? Is he doing a part 4? I mean, I don't see why
that's
not.
how he left the third part. Like, now he opened a portal to another dimension, so I don't know.
Hey, I mean, there you go. You wanted an idea. It's right there. He's a different dimensional being.
So he's like, so you kind of went from like Jason or Michael to Freddy, and now he's gonna be Pinhead.
I mean, maybe that's the whole point. Maybe he's just trying to do different things. Maybe he doesn't want to give you a concrete reasoning as to what it is, because then it kind of limits it to. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, if it's like Pinhead, it's like, okay, everything kind of goes underneath the board. Like, there's rules when it comes to summoning Pinhead. Like, he can't do anything unless, like, you fuck up or you summon him. That kind of stuff. Right? But, you know, that's definite. We know that for sure. I think that's also why he wants to keep Art the Clown, like, as vague as possible. That way he's just allowed to do whatever he wants. And again, knowing the Terrifier series, knowing that plot doesn't really matter, you just going in there for the shock value, the kills, the gore, and that's it.
I guess.
I know it's kind of a cop-out to say it's like, what the hell do you expect? It's just a clown killing people. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
But to be fair, like, after a while, it does kind of get redundant.
Well, that's why when this is like the biggest thing we can come up with, horror is thin. I mean, at least you read books, which books you have a lot to choose from.
I do.
Yeah. So,
but even like this year, what was it called? What was it? The recipe, the menu, the formula,
Which one
Something.
about the
It was
movie?
about
The one that got made into a movie.
Yeah, it's like a woman takes a drug that like makes your like that revitalize your flesh.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, which one are you talking about?
I think it was called
The Menu was
The
also an
Menu.
interesting one.
Yeah, that's the one that made the movie. Yeah, yeah. So I thought that was what you were talking about. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, all right, this is interesting. Like, all right, but
I mean, but to be fair, like you go into if you ever been to like a high end restaurant, you go in there, you order a plate of food. It's like some of the most pretentious stuff you can imagine. Like it's just like a small plate of food drizzled with like different types of sauces to create this little rainbow effect, and then when you eat it, it's already done like two scoopfuls,
yeah,
and then it's like, all right, here's the bill, $70 plus
Yeah.
tip. So it's like I kind of
well,
part of me was like, I understand your frustration, chef.
like the reason I saw it because I heard good things about it, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, never saw it again.
Oh, he didn't like it.
Well, it was like, is this really horror, or like I don't know.
Psychological horror. But even then, I'll be honest, like I liked it more just to see like the frou people getting like their necks snapped and like killed in different ways.
Yeah,
Cause honestly, I hate the pretentiousness of those people.
yeah,
And when you know, at the end when she like, just give me a burger. He finally got the joys of cooking again.
yeah.
You know those little cheap gas station burgers you get for like $10 or like hell back in the day it was like $5.
Probably.
$5 and they give you a big
Two.
ass tray. Two of them they give you a big ass tray of fries, ketchup, as much condiments as you need. You eat that and you're satisfied. You go back home and that's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it should be in my opinion. So
Well, this is what we're talking about when before this, like when we mentioned the prize, that we were talking about probably something scary was like the economy and stuff, which I know we said we weren't talking about, but this is like we're not gonna talk about the economy. We're talking about
oh
how
the AI thing.
the AI thing, but not only that, like how companies now want you to basically own nothing.
Yeah. That's been a
And-
slogan for a while now online.
Yeah,
It's
so-
like you will own nothing and you will be happy.
Yeah, and yeah, because Jess was telling me about well, I read this actually. I read this like a couple of days ago, like the whole thing with the RAM for your personal stuff and how expensive it's getting, and now. What was the company you told me? Well, actually, most of them are just gonna sell it to the big companies.
Most
right?
of them are just gonna sell it to AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the big one that opted out. So instead of making wafers, I'm not really sure about the specifics of it. But basically, they're exiting the consumer market and they're gonna exclusively be dealing with large tech companies. So all the reserves of like all the products that they need, all the materials, they're going straight to AI, big tech, all that kind of stuff, right? So essentially, because of that, a lot of things, especially electronics, are going to go up in price by next year if they're not already going up right now. Case in point, the RAM set I got for my PC was about 150. That's about 32 gigabytes. That same price right now is about $900, and that was only in the span of literally 7 months. It's literally 7 months apart from when I built my PC. So it's insane right now.
Yeah.
And if you guys are gonna get electronics or anything like that, fair warning, I'd say just save it until this whole thing blows over, or just pick up a new hobby, because video games and technology isn't really where it's at, where it used to be. Just go outside and read a book.
Man.
Go jog.
Well, besides that, yeah, that's true. But also, like, we're talking about, like, but yeah, this has been going on for a while, and I guess everybody's guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. Like getting all these streaming services and basically just paying and not really owning anything. It's like, I guess, like, from all the movies that I keep watching, because I trimmed it back down like to like 2 services. But before it was like I had more streaming services, and it was like, bro, I only watch the same movies all the time.
Exactly.
It was like the reason I got it my first, I was all right. I'm only gonna get them because I really want to watch the live sports, right? And like this streaming gets me the Champions League. Oh, this streaming service gets me the English Premier League. I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, man, I really watch TV anyway. Like, I was like,
Right?
but since this year with all the shit that's going on, I was like, I barely had time to watch like a full match of any sport,
Right.
and it's like why am I even paying for this? Like,
No, I get that.
like in theory, like yeah, I'll wake up early and I'll watch Liverpool play, and it was like 9 a.m. Like no, fuck that. Like I'm
I'm not waking up for that shit. You
I'm
kidding
not
me?
waking up at 9 a.m. on Sunday. No,
That's, I mean, that's,
I mean some people do, and you pay for it, then like yeah, go good for you. But
I say just do like pay by pay basis. Like if you have the time to watch it, just fucking pay for that and just be done with it.
so I was like, yeah. So we're talking about like what most streaming services and what Apple or any Android you have is. They want you to like
Rent it out pretty much.
basically rent the space. Like they want you to go into the cloud and pay them to save your stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not too on the up and up about technology. I'll be upfront. But at the same time, though, you can kind of see like a lot of companies are sort of moving towards. You can see it now, like subscription-based platforms make a lot of money for people that don't even watch it. Right? It's sort of like the gym membership thing, you know.
Yeah.
So a lot of people get a gym membership, they never go.
Especially in like this week.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's gonna get in shape. January,
January. I'm gonna lose all this weight. Come
summer.
Come summer, I'm gonna be fit. And then what happens? They get the subscription. They go for like a week, and then they stop. Right.
I'll give them more credit. Like probably just the whole month of January, and then they stop.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give them more credit. Yeah, they'll go there and then they'll stop, and then like they'll still be fat. But you know that doesn't fall on them. Sometimes people need more motivation to go. Right.
Yeah.
At the very least.
And also, like life happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I we understand like you have kids or whatever, and you want to go to the gym, and you kind of go, and then like, yeah, like I said, you have kids, whatever. It's kind of harder for someone to do it, but hey, man, yeah, if you really want to, you make it happen.
Yeah, but you know what the good part about the gym is, like, if you go to the gym, you go there 1 week, you know, next week you go back there. Let's say you skip a month, you go back there next month, that machine's still going to be there. Unlike streaming services where, like, you subscribe for, like, one specific thing, right? And then, like, next week it's, like, gone, which is, like, a problem with a lot of these streaming services where it's, like, you don't really own anything. You don't control any of it.
Well, I think it's a game like well, 1 month it's on HBO, next month it's on Peacock, and then you're like, all right, so like I'll download Peacock or whatever the next whatever other Disney whatever.
It's musical chairs.
Yeah,
It's musical
and then
chairs.
next thing you know, you got 4 or 5 streaming services, and you forgot to cancel like the first 4 or something.
No, you see, this is what I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you to get a VPN and, you know, start waving the big old pirate flag.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to tell you that one of the best torrent users to use is BitTorrent because it's free and it doesn't track any of your services. I'm definitely not going to tell you that.
no,
Like, if you
We're
really
not
want to
about
watch
that.
a show,
we're here about to tell you that you should pay totally like
yeah, you should totally pay these services.
like $30 for Netflix.
I'm not going to tell you to, you know, if you have to pay something, you know, go get DVDs for them. Don't get box sets, no. I mean, cheap DVDs, you know, bargain bin stuff. $5. You go to Walmart, it's $5 for a decent
I mean,
movie.
right now, I guess you could even still get I guess, what do they call the Blu-rays? They're
Blu-rays?
cheap.
Blu-ray players?
No, the Blu-ray, yeah. I think they're cheap now, right?
Blu-ray players? I think they're cheaper than they used to be. I think they're cheaper in the way like how DVDs used to be. Like DVD players used to be like
Yeah.
what, $200, right?
DVD players.
DVD players.
I think they were cheaper. I think the most expensive one was when it came out. It was like the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, PlayStation 2 was.
I think that was like the most expensive DVD player. I
At
think
the
it was
time,
200. Yeah,
But to be fair, I did play
to
games.
play games, but you could
Still watch DVDs on that.
like if you were able to get one, there's like you were playing games and you were watching movies.
But yeah, no, it's a lot cheaper now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think there's. I mean, you could get some DVDs, but
well, the problem with Blu-rays is that they're still kind of like the
pricey
not the players themselves, but the actual like
discs.
discs are still kind of pricey depending on what you're getting. So, for example,
Like, what will be pricey right now? Like,
I mean everything.
I mean, yeah, but like a used Blu-ray.
A used Blu-ray, it's like 25.
That's better than
25 used.
Well, that's
But it also depends on the movie and like the quantity, all that kind of stuff. Same thing applies. Supply.
I mean, I'm talking about regular Blu-ray, not the 4K one.
Regular Blu-ray? Oh yeah, you could probably get that for like a good
Like
new one,
used?
$20.
Like, yeah.
Used, 15, 20, 10.
Yeah, those are the
Argument.
DVDs that we're talking about. We're not talking about like the old school DVDs. I mean, you can still get them, but quality is not gonna be the same as Blu-ray though.
No, but you know, if you just want to throw something on, just you have a laugh.
Oh, that's true.
I'd say just go to instead of subscribing to Netflix. I'd say just go to your bargain bin. Yeah, go to a Walmart, CVS. You know, they always have. Those
Especially you have one of those the new systems like Xbox One and up.
Xbox One, PS5, all those things.
Uh,
Even a PS4 still does it.
Those things upscale the regular DVDs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, not like a lot, but they'll upscale it to their possibilities. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's only so much you could really do, right?
But also
Those guys.
you gotta have a 4K TV, so
I mean,
you can't play a 4K Blu-ray or whatever into a regular TV because it ain't gonna happen.
Honestly, if you have enough money to afford like 4K everything, I think you'll be fine in this economy. Do whatever you want. Yeah, I hate your guts, but do whatever you want.
I mean, well, 4K is like basically the standard now in all the TVs.
4K?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like the basic standard. I thought it was still pretty much like
1080p.
1080p.
Nah, it's 4K. Now the whole thing is like it's whole 4K now, but now it's about the refresh rate.
See, I could tell you about refresh rate.
So like when you get like one of those 4K DVD Blu-rays or whatever, like 4K like HD, right? The Xbox and the PS5 are all supported, right? But if you don't have a TV with a nice refresh rate, then it's gonna get choppy on the.
Right, because like depending on the refresh rate, it's like you're kind of capped. So
Yeah.
if it's like a 30 refresh rate, it's like
It's gonna get choppy.
yeah, you capped at 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Right, same thing. So like the more you increase it, the more you can kind of see it, and like with the monitors I have, you can kind of see like there's a big difference between like 240 hertz and like 60 hertz. Like it's a lot smoother with the higher refresh rate. But even then, like if you're paying for like 240 hertz for a fucking 4K OLED TV, you don't need this advice, dude. You're already probably a billionaire.
Yeah. Well, you have money. And,
You have money. You don't gotta worry about this advice.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but like we're talking about that and we're recapping that and part of that I also saw this was like months ago when the Nintendo Switch the 2.
The two? What about it?
It was like $450.
And I think it's gonna climb up next year too.
I was like, God damn, it's a fucking.
Tiny little thing.
It's not even like fucking 4K on the fucking screen. Like, what are you talking about? $450.
It's Nintendo price, baby. That's what you're paying for.
And the games, I heard that they shut up to like $80.
Yeah, I think it's $79.99. And I think that new Donkey Kong I saw in store today was like $79.99 at GameStop.
God damn, bro. It's like $80 for a game.
$80 for a game.
It's like, bro, man, just give me like an old fucking Super Nintendo. Give me a Street Fighter. I'll be happy.
Give me an emulator, dude.
Wait. Just necessarily give me a Super Mario.
Yeah, give me Super Mario, Street Fighter, all those games. You know? I don't need the newer stuff. Kind of blows anyway.
Like $80, like, because it's a rehash thing. Because wasn't Super Mario Kart World something like that?
It was World. I mean, there was Kart on the Super Nintendo too, but I never played it.
But it was like $80 for. That's an old game. I mean, it's It's basically a refresh, like whatever, but it's the same basic concept.
I mean, yeah, but Nintendo charges you like. I mean, you could play those old games on Nintendo consoles, but you can't buy the games. You buy a license for their subscription, and you see we're going full circle
Yeah.
now, right? You buy their subscription, and
Because I know when the Wii was kind of like sucking, that's when they came up with the idea to re-release the
the virtual
Nintendo.
console, yeah.
No, the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, those little things.
Oh, like the we call it the minis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had like what was it, like 60 games each,
60 games each.
something like that. It was something like that. And then when they saw that, hey, people want to play this shit, and then they stopped doing that.
No, 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 no. You don't give Nintendo past that now. Because everyone's been letting Nintendo know for multiple years, like, hey, we want to play these old games. We don't want to pirate them. We would rather give you the money.
No, but that's what exactly what they did. So it was like, we're not gonna keep doing like, because those things cost like, what's it like,
100, I think it was 120.
like $120, right?
120
Something like
each
that.
on release.
And it was like they were like, if we can get people to pay 120 for this, we could get to pay, we could get them to pay us 120 for a subscription.
And that's exactly what they did. If you have a Switch or any of those consoles, then you could download the virtual console. You pay the subscription, $16 a month, I think. Comes with online, comes free with online.
I heard that you had to buy a controller.
I mean, if you want to make it more easier, but the good thing about Nintendo games is they always kind of follow like a very basic
Yeah.
layout. You know, it's like D-pad, you got A, B, X, Y, all
But
that
I don't know.
kind of stuff.
I heard that you had to buy a controller for if you want to play the NES games, and then also you had to buy a controller to play the Super Nintendo games.
Well, I don't know how true that is.
I know. I saw it on the. I was like, "Are you shitting me?" Like,
I'd be fucking pissed if that was the case.
I was like, $20 for a controller. Like,
20 with Nintendo prices, you're lucky you're paying that much, man.
why don't you use a controller? It's like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Times are changing. Things are getting weird.
Yeah,
But you know, things are gonna get better at the end eventually.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this was a recap for our podcast, and I guess we're gonna end it like I said, guys. Well, we have some ideas. We're definitely gonna structure the show better, and hopefully you guys like it enough. And judging by the downloads, the last month, not this one, because this one because of the holidays and everybody has a life. And
Yeah,
if you're
everyone's
asking
doing
yourselves
shit.
why there's only 2 people right now, it's because Wall is on a little vacation, and Gabe, it's being Gabe
Gabe
somewhere.
is doing his yeah. I think he escaped containment.
Yeah. So yeah. And so well, that's I mean our ideas. Well, the ideas that we have. It's yeah. Basically, the main thing is structure the show better, so you guys enjoy listening to this without like one asking yourself like, what the fuck are they saying, or something like that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna structure the show better. And I don't know. Besides that, I don't know what Joshua has for ideas.
I have a couple of them, but I think I'd rather like
But the main thing is we're gonna structure the show better,
yeah, that's the important thing.
so you guys enjoy the show without like us going like everywhere, like like
It's mostly, let's be honest, it's mostly Corral and Reggie.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and hopefully in the next couple of months, we're still trying to find a studio so we could put this on YouTube, so you could finally see our faces and whatnot, and because we need that. Well, actually, it's how it is now. So we basically need those numbers if we want to keep doing this for a while, you know. So we gotta get YouTube because that's the main thing that I guess everyone does now. Like,
YouTube's the bigger one. One of the pieces of the bigger one.
yeah,
Gotta get that nice ad revenue money.
yeah. Maybe not, but it definitely helps to get our faces in there, I guess.
It
Finally.
It does more videos. So that's gonna be our plans: is making more videos and definitely making more structured content.
Like instead of just you listening to the same audio on YouTube, where you're finally gonna see us. And like I said, we're trying to find a studio where and the time that works for everybody involved to like do episodes and whatnot.
That's gonna be the real challenge.
You know, everybody has a life. Everybody has a full time job. So it's logistics. Basically, it's coming down to logistics and basically finding a studio that we can afford and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah.
But if anything, yeah, just if you listen up until this part, it's like yeah, just it's definitely gonna get better. Trust me. Starting with the next episode, it's gonna be a structure better. So that's my last words, and I'm not gonna say those things because besides like I hope you had a nice Christmas or whatever, and have a happy New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Merry Christmas from all of us. Wally, even though he's not here, Gabe, same thing. Gabby,
Yeah.
Happy New Year's. We hope everything's good. And for listening now, thanks for being with us for so long.
Yeah.
If you're one of our few longtime listeners, then we really appreciate your support.
Definitely.
And we want to make more content for you guys. So if you guys got any suggestions, ideas, please feel free to inbox us in YouTube. I don't think that's still a thing anymore on YouTube. Make some comments. Tell us what you think, what you like, what you don't like, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But again, I think the big thing is we really appreciate your support, and we really hope you continue with us through this journey.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you guys, and have a good day or a good night from wherever you're listening.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Good night.